One.
And hello, welcome to Cornering Calvin. My name is Austin.
Woo! I'm Calvin.
Shut up. Today we will be talking about three different things. We're going to be talking about potatoes and their wedginess. We're going to be talking about your attraction and religion. How hot are you? And whether or not you can be religious about it. And we'll be talking about the great Vin Diesel.
The late Vin Diesel.
The great Vin Diesel. If Vin Diesel dies tomorrow, I'm in a lot of fucking trouble.
For real, though.
Oh, we killed Vin Diesel.
Oh
this is Cornering Calvin. We're here to corner Calvin on all his terrible opinions. So let's go ahead and get it started with something that's not one of these three. Calvin.
Oh, so I'm going to explain a task that a thing that I do on like a common basis. Mm-hmm. It's called pocket dogs. Have I explained pocket dogs to you?
I'm horrified by the name, so I'm ready for the concept.
So, Corey's here too. Hi, Corey.
Hello.
So, pocket dogs. Hot dogs come in packs of 8.
Okay.
And there's a little piece here, of like paper.
Is this the steeple? Like, here's the church, here's the steeple.
This is not a vagina joke, but close. No, so there's a little paper that wraps around it that you can separate, and it's 2 different packets of 4 dogs.
Okay.
So what you do?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You throw 4 of them into the fridge. Don't want them to go bad, and then you take the other 4 and you slap them right in your back pocket. So while you're working, it's warming up the dogs for you. And then you open a thing of Tostitos cheese, like the one you use for like eggs and stuff, or like to put on top of eggs. My mom called it cheese sauce when I was growing up. You put that, you take that and you open it up, and then you take one of your warm pocket dogs, you dip that sucker in, you take a bite, flip it so you're not double dipping, take another bite. You got yourself a pocket dog. It's like a charcuterie board. A little bit of cheese.
It's like a charcuterie board.
It's like a charcuterie board. A little bit of cheese. A little bit of...
It's a charcuterie pocket.
You don't put the cheese in your pocket. That'd be gross.
I feel like that
would be the bridge too far. Quick question. Have you ever got your food hand?
I do the test every couple of years when they are like, oh shit, you guys haven't had your food handlers card for 2 years.
So even though the food is fully cooked, as hot dogs are,
it's a hot dog.
Them, you still don't want it in that temperature zone that's in between the cold and the hot. You don't want it there you don't want any foods there for too long.
I feel as though the danger zone both describes the temperature range and also the ass pocket that he's keeping the hot dogs in.
Oh yeah, because I'm ripping.
It explains how his stomach feels about his intestines. You're like, oh, that's the danger zone up there.
They actually call it Kenny Loggins. Oh, double joke. Because that's what we're dropping. Oh, fucking shit.
But they don't tell you to put it in your pocket.
Well, you can also just eat the bacon that you're supposed to microwave.
Well, I suppose you can both pop and lock some hot dogs.
What does that even
why
mean?
Not pop it, lock it, put it in your pocket?
Look, I'm aware.
Jesus Christ.
I have no clue what bacon you're talking.
The bacon you can just throw in the microwave. It's like you can just eat it.
Oh, it's that Oscar Mayer shit, man.
Yeah, it's like the box of bacon. No, the box of the pre-cooked.
Buy bacon. What's wrong? Why are you buying that?
Because you can just.
I also agree.
Because it's like pocket bacon. It comes in bags, so you can just kind of keep it on you.
It's like when you get a box of Twinkies and the Twinkie comes in a little bag, but it's like bacon instead.
Here's my thing. All right, I think if we can really dig into the nut of this, I don't think it's about the bacon, and I don't think it's about the hot dog. I think that you like keeping food in your pocket like a little, like a 4-year-old gremlin running around and like, look, I got some crackers and.
Well, yeah, because then I reach in my here. So it's funny because Ashley and I watch our reality television shows. And my backpack is on the left side of me. So I'll reach into my backpack and just pull out a snack or pull out a drink or pull out chips or something. And she looks at me, she's like, it's like a magical bag. It's like Mary Poppins bag. Because I'm just always like, hey, you want some fucking snacks? Because what I do is I buy one, get one free. And then I dump the snacks into my backpack and eat them over the course of a week.
Danny came from upstairs and she sent me this. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's kind of like when we were at Zach's bachelor party and Cal pulled out a fucking liter bottle of Coke from nowhere.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Where the fuck did that come from?"
Yeah.
That's what makes him happy about this. It's where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah. And also
on an emotional basis.
Give some of your taunts, Calvin.
I offered a coworker a pocket dog, and she's like, "Are those hot dogs?" And I went, "Yeah, do you want one?" And she goes, "Yeah." And she took a pocket dog. But this is also the same coworker that said that if I was giving back shots, she would let me put ranch on it and like dip a wing in it and munch on it. So
I have known you for 20 years, and I would not eat your pocket dog.
But would you let me?
I don't know what that says about her, and I don't know what that says about me, but that's just a fact.
If I was giving you back shots, would you let me put ranch on it and dip a wing in it?
Wait, okay, run. So, who's getting the back shots?
You're receiving back shots.
I'm giving.
No, you're receiving.
Receiving back shots.
And I'm going to squirt ranch on one or left or right, the clapping that's occurring. And then I'm also going to grab a wing after squirting on left or right and dip that motherfucker and suck down on that wing.
I guess it just feels disrespectful.
It is.
Like I'm trying to get to you.
It's kind of like you Superman that home.
Well, here's the thing. No, if I can keep momentum.
Okay.
Right?
I suppose it would be
is that like, so like you're going to go in with the wing like.
No, wings are
like
no.
Like, you know, like when you like you see the scenes where they're trying to like run onto a train or a moving vehicle, you got to like match the pace of the thrusting.
No, here's the thing.
You're like, okay,
I'm already moving. The train's already moving. We're already on the train.
Okay.
I've just got a little stand set up next to the bed where we did order a couple wings. She's munching on wings right now too. She's got a little plate in front of her. She squirted the ranch on the thing, but I don't have a plate, and I can't put a plate on that because I'm popping it. It's going to go everywhere. So it's
ranch, though, right?
I use the ass as a ranch. Yeah, I'm not doing blue cheese.
Blue cheese is how you get. That's how you get funk.
Yeah, as long as it's ranch, we'll say yes to the ranch, no to the pocket dog.
All right. Yeah, no. But I have
first topic today.
But it's a wing. Okay.
So wedges are the worst potato incarnation. Maz, please explain what you mean by this.
There is no good potato wedge. Even if you have a wonderful supermarket that you frequent every day that is your exciting little joint, that is your fucking John. You're ready to go to that little fucking joint. And you're going to get your 2 tenders. You're going to get your 5 or 8 fucking wedges. And it's going to cost you $5. You think you're saving money. Your wife makes you the lunch. You trade it to another guy. You don't do keto.
So these are the JoJo's.
These are JoJo's, yeah, little wedges. Because here's the thing. If they're piping hot, fresh out the fryer, fucking ready to go, bam, it's lunchtime, 12:01 on the dot. You bite into that bitch. Oh, let them cool down. No, bitch. Then we've got rubbery bits of leather. We've got cold bullshit that doesn't work with my ranch. We've got cold bullshit that doesn't, barbecue sauce can't save this. There is such a small, finite amount of time. It's like drinking tea. That's why I don't fuck with tea. I don't have the patience. You gotta wait for it to cool down, but you can't wait too far, or then you've just got cold water with shit in it. It's the same thing. It's such a balance. And I'm not about it. I'm not about waiting for my potato, waiting for Godot, waiting for potato. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you.
Slam poetry with a fucking reference. So, I hear you, and you should feel seen. They are definitely on the lower tier of things that you can do with potatoes. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna close your eyes. Okay.
They're already closed. I'm super stoned.
It's 2:45 a.m. You're in a strip mall in Vista, California. Okay.
Why are you in a strip mall?
There's no Mexican food nearby. They're all closed. Don't ask me why. They just are. Okay. You just came out of a random Irish pub. It's called Shaughnegee's
Clinia's.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there used to be a Italian. It was an Italian / Mexican food restaurant in Poway.
There was
an Italian. The one. No, that was next to the Mexico Viejo.
Yeah.
There was the one next to that in Poway.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh God.
So anyway,
I want Mexican food so.
Okay, it's 2:45 in the morning. Danny just messaged me. It's Jose O'Ryan.
Jose. Yeah.
And then it wasn't Italian. I think it was Irish.
Something. It was a Mexican fusion.
Yeah.
Confusion.
So you're out in front of this bar, and you're like, "Fuck! I really need food, but I want to keep drinking." So you go back into the bar, and you ask them if they have any food. Well, legally, they have to have food. A lot of places,
Is
and
that
so
true?
they say that is true.
In a
That's
lot
why
of places,
that's why bars have the hot dog rollers that you're so obsessed with.
I
Is
do
because
love hot dog
they
rollers.
needed to be classified as a restaurant. It's actually a lot of these laws are holdovers from times of like post-prohibition or pre-prohibition. Pretty interesting.
A lot of history there.
But you're out in front of this bar, and they say, "Yeah, sure," and they hand you a drink menu, and there's like 3 things at the bottom, and one of them is potato skins.
That's not a
Now,
fucking-
potato skins, when done poorly, are the single worst thing you can do
That's fair.
to a potato. You ever had that cold cheese with the bacon that will break your tooth? Those bacon bits, they'll break your fucking tooth.
And rubbery
You wish
fucking
you'd
leather.
never been born. Okay? You wish that they had aborted you when you looked like a little potato skin.
He's about the size
a
of
mess of
he's
cheese
about the
and-
size of a potato skin.
And then for some reason, like when they scooped the sour cream to put it on there, they got the wettest part, like the part that had the water.
The water
like,
in it.
congealing
Yes,
in
yes,
it, and
yes.
it's like now all over your potatoes. That is the potato
yeah, I
skin
love that.
is the single worst thing that you can do to a potato.
So that was a very long argument
Thank
for
you.
something that I feel as though it was a good argument, but it was a long one for something that I feel as though I can get Cal to see my side on this in about 5 seconds. Okay.
He's gonna be wrong.
If I come home from Safeway with a bag of JoJo's, you'll have one. If I come home from Wendy's, having got you specifically a baked potato with sour cream, cheese, and bacon, you say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Take your baked potato and leave."
Yeah, because why did you get me a baked potato from Wendy's?
Because Wendy's had a fucking baked potato on the menu.
That's
and
an
I was
insane
you know
thing
what
to get
sounds
me.
You know what sounds hilarious is getting Calvin a baked potato.
Yeah, I don't. It's like one of my least favorite things. You know how much effort a baked potato takes? No, fuck that.
Wait, are you ready? Are you guys ready for this?
What?
I love the Wendy's.
I
What do you
too.
mean?
They're so good. They're good baked potatoes. But that's my point, is that the
You
Wedges
don't eat
cannot
any
be the
fast
worst.
food and you eat Wendy's baked potato?
Wendy's baked potato, bro. Wendy's baked potato is the reason why I actually like grew out of my hatred of chives because they put it on there one
They
time.
put
and I was
so
like,
many
"Ah,
chives
all these
on there."
chives." And I ate it on there. I was like, oh, it's not so bad. Like,
Oh, it's just onions. Okay.
So,
It's-
Court,
yeah.
I feel like we're talking about not potato wedges. I will eat a potato wedge, but you notice how I'm not macking your potato wedges?
Yeah, but you didn't even take a bite of the baked potato.
No, that was I was pissed. I was.
Well, there's
I
my
was,
point.
I was stoned, drunk, and angry that you.
When I try
I
and
wanted
hand
fries.
you a potato wedge, you eat it. You don't give me, "I'm pissed, I'm not going to eat that."
Yeah, but potato, they're still the worst because you can't. Like, here's the thing: the steak fries are a close second on worst because steak fries have a shelf life of 97 seconds.
I feel like we need a term for
Okay,
this.
so
It's
what
the
if you
butter
get your bean
zone.
clapped and there's
The
the
butter
ranch
zone.
there, right? And I come in with the JoJo's. Is that more disrespectful than the chicken because of this? Like,
So am I dipping my JoJo's or are you eating JoJo's?
This reverse, right? It's
So,
reverse. So you're.
I
getting
have my
clapped. I'm
plate
coming
of
with the
hot
chicken.
wings, ranch, and JoJo's now while I'm getting clapped.
Yes.
I mean, like, I got to get my energy up. I'm an otter.
I feel like the starch is going to get you. Right.
I don't know if that worked or not.
I suppose. So the other argument here is all potato iterations have the butter zone
Right.
where you can't eat it before this point and you can't eat it after this point. Okay.
Well, no, because
And
I
wedges
will,
have a
if
small
I
butter
could
zone.
drown baked potato in butter, but they don't give you that much. Calvin, you're putting too much butter on it. Okay, Sherry.
Well,
I
so
don't
no,
have
we're
a
not
problem
talking
that
about
I
the
haven't
actual
talked
butter
about
count. We're
to
talking
anyone
about
in my life.
we're talking about the zone.
You're
of
gonna get
edibility.
fat, Calvin. Stop putting butter on the corn, but it tastes better. I want to salt it. No, don't salt it. You're gonna get fat. You're gonna retain
want it.
water.
I want a whole stick of butter on my fucking corn cob. Thank you very much, and fuck you for selling otherwise.
I have unresolved issues.
That opinion is elote. Anyway,
I thought your unresolved issues were with Burger King, not with Wendy's.
The king will have his day in court someday. I have strict opinions on Burger King's ins and outs. I was a Burger King app club member, or a BK. I was a BK Crown member on the app for a good year because it was cheaper than ordering from the Uber Eats because they didn't have the charges that they would give you. So you could essentially just order drive-through and tip your driver. And it was awesome. So I've eaten a lot of the menu, and I have many opinions about that. Second opinion, Austin. Actually, Corey, do you have any closing notes?
Yeah, all potatoes have a zone of edibility. Any French fry, if you do not eat it immediately, becomes wood. Steak fries start as lava, have about 30 seconds of edibility, and then are also wood.
Unless you have campfire sauce. Campfire sauce reinvigorates the soul.
Yeah, but you might as well just drink the campfire sauce at that point.
Yeah.
Which is the point of the steak fry. And this is the ultimate argument. Potatoes are not meant to be edible. Potatoes are meant to be a vessel for dipping sauces.
Yeah, but you don't eat, it's the worst vessel.
But yet we use them in every restaurant ever.
Yeah, not Wedges, though.
Yeah, Wedges.
I don't fuck with JoJo's.
They're the vessel for fry sauce.
JoJo's are not, no.
The purpose is that they fit into the fry sauce capsule easier than everything else that they sell in the hot case.
I want steak.
That's the purpose of the potato wedge.
It's
to get that last bit of fry sauce out of the dipping cup.
So in my mind, a steak fry is like
Red Robin fry.
A wedge goes like triangle.
A wedge makes
what is the width on sides to turn a steak fry?
Okay, no, so no,
like this, like where am I steak fry still? Is this a steak fry?
No,
is this a
no.
Steak fry?
A steak fry is a skateboard. A steak fry is an exact thing. It is a skateboard with 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just hiccuped weird. A steak fry is a skateboard. I guess that's what you're missing here. Steak fry is a skateboard, and then a wedge.
So then, like the ones that like have the one side and then are flat on the other side are like those like 90s skateboards that like. The like before like skate are like the like
you were a server at Red Robin.
You know what I mean?
The Red Robin fries are steak fries.
No, what I'm saying though is like some fries come with the skateboard ends, and you're mostly right here, which I can't believe. But yeah, no, it's the same opinion. I get what you're saying though. And then some of them have the flat bottom.
Yeah.
Right, and then it goes up, and then it has the kind of weird top, which is like that one skateboard in the early '90s, late '80s. You know,
like had a shark, like a shark fin, like a shark fin kind of at the back.
Kind of, yeah. It's got the flat bottom and then it has the top. So
I mean, that's just a primo steak fry. Here's the thing: you're looking at a naranja. You're looking at one of those little like cutie, the fucking oranges.
Yeah, tangerine.
If you cut that into eighths and made French fries out of it, that's a wedge.
That's a wedge. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the width.
Is a JoJo.
Which is a JoJo.
A wedge has 3 sides. A steak fry has 8.
So no, I get what you're saying, but like the fact that like we are like
six.
Like here's your opinion, right? Like because hold on. We can all agree that steak fries are like peak, right? Like they're just amazing.
No, steak frites are the best French fries.
Okay, sure, but you get what I'm saying. Like a flat with a soft inside French fry, like that.
Yeah, crispy outside. You know.
So what I'm saying is that this is amazing. And then you're saying this is the worst thing that a potato can do?
Yes.
Bro.
It tastes terrible.
Your opinion?
I mean, in theory, a wedge acute.
A little
in theory, a wedge should also contain the potato peel. So maybe that's the defining characteristic that Calvin doesn't like here. That's why he didn't take my baked potato that I got for him specifically, so that he could have a nice snack from Wendy's.
Sweet potato fries are also mid.
Potato skin on it.
You probably don't eat the skin, do you?
No, I actually only eat the skin. What you do is you hollow out the end. If you have a baked potato, you hollow out the entire thing with all of your stuff, and then you take the rest of the extra stuff and you load that up and you eat it like a taco.
Yeah, in the skin, right?
Did you like remove all the stuffing from a like stuffed animal with a child and bring the skin and drop it on the table?
No, it was a
Another.
it was a Squirtle. It was a Squirtle, and I hollowed out like the vagina area and tried to have sex
so
with
you
it.
could fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
and it was a life-size Squirtle. I really wish I had that now, and I wish I hadn't like tried to figure out sex from it. Yeah, my mom didn't like having that conversation avoidance. She just didn't talk to me about it.
Yeah, a lot of parents, they don't say, "Hey, could you just please jack off so you don't do some weird
Yeah,
shit?"
no, and it
Yeah,
was just
for
some weird
real.
shit.
Really, a
And
lot
I
of
was
kids
like,
do.
PNC.
I was really
I need
sad.
you to have PNC
Now I'm
right
really
now.
sad because I'm like, I really wish I had that Squirtle doll.
Yeah.
Also, I lost a.
That's pretty much the worst thing to ever happen.
No, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I fucked it up. It was like, yeah, I definitely wanted to have sex with this thing. Was I
Yeah,
sexually
girls are allowed
attracted
to
to?
put strap-ons on their shit. That's
Yeah,
all.
right.
This is a perfect transition to our next,
Is it really?
right? Which is that, Calvin, you say that you feel that religious people can't be hot.
Yeah,
Rude.
no, it's rude. Here's the deal.
Okay.
I am not trying to get involved in that, but I'm trying to get up in them guts. So, like, at the end of the day, I feel like, no, because I can't get up in them guts. Because then, here's the deal. Then you've got people upset. Then you got people crying post-nut. PNC happens to everyone, my friends. You wake up, you look at this ugly mug, and you're like, oh my God, I just had sex with this godless heathen. And then you get hot, and you want to do it again, but it's beside the point. I feel like I'm trying to overcome something. Also, I'm trying to understand, educate, learn, and I'm being patronized because I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to hit on the hot Mormon chick when she comes up to my door. All right? There's the non-hot one
Still
and the
the
hot one.
best method for dealing
You
with
hit
it.
on the hot one, and the hot one's really feeling it. She wants to come smoke a bowl because you offer it, and they're like, what does that mean? And then you explain it. One of them's horrified. The other one's like, gleaming with like, maybe we can try to figure this out. But then she's taken away by her friend.
Still my favorite experience that you have actually had with Mormons walking up to the door.
Beautiful.
I don't know. Usually, I'm supposed to give a dissenting opinion here, but I feel like your opinion speaks for itself in a way that I could not counter. You're like, man, when religious people come to my door, I offer them drugs, then they don't want to fuck me. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird?
No, but even there, no, there's been so many girls that I was like really interested. I went to church and I'm like, I don't get it. It wasn't like, man, I'm just trying to fuck. Yeah, of course, in whatever capacity, I want to kiss this beautiful woman and grab her butt. But like, it was always, I'd go to church. This is where I got the
Where you went wrong is when you've been like, listen, I'm really in it for, trying to get some. And I'm willing to change my religious perspective so I can do that.
Yeah.
Like, here's where I'm coming from in this.
I feel like that's
So do you
already
believe
stepping on the wrong foot. Like, have your own moral center and then let people come to you because you are a person deserving respect and having their own opinion.
Well, you know what Fred...
Kel's doing here is this person is coming up and they're saying, have you accepted the Lord Jesus Christ as your savior? And Kel says, I dabble. So it's like, have you
guys
seen myself? Oh no.
Wait, have you seen the episode of South Park where it's the ladder to heaven? I made Danny rewatch this the other day.
No.
Okay. No. I don't think so.
So this is Kenny's died. This is like a post 2001 episode. Kenny's died and like fully died this time. And he did, and they won like a candy shopping spree or whatever, but Kenny had the ticket. So then they start building a ladder to heaven in order to get to Kenny. And all the adults are like, oh, it's so beautiful. And it was like in the wake of 2001 and 9/11 and stuff. And so there was this country singer who made an album that was like, where were you when 9/11 happened?
Yeah.
Like, trying to like garner sympathy. And so the episode was really kind of about that. This dude like being a piece of shit for exploiting like, a national tragedy, basically. But I mean, it was kind of a one-off gag, but it was still really like a prominent part of the episode. But there's this like little cutaway where, and I think they've done it in other episodes too, but where they go to the news and they cut to a guy and he's like, well, if by a ladder, by a ladder, you mean my penis, and by heaven, you mean an 8-year-old boy, and they cut away from him and he goes, hard nipples. Like that is the energy you are giving when these people are showing up to your door right now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Not wrong.
No, because I've dated religious women. Like I went to my girlfriend's fucking Dunkening What's the dunkening, Corey?
Baptism, Cal. The dunkening.
No, but the redunkening. Where it's like
it's just another baptism.
Oh,
it's just they just get rebaptized.
Okay, whatever. She was at the dunkening, and I was off a bunch of fucking edibles and shit. Like, I don't know. There's no sanctity for me, and at the same point, I'm like, I don't know. I want to be here for you. You know. So like, but even when I was a kid, you know, like I went to the teen thing. I was like, I don't know, 17 or something. She was really cute. She was in drama with me. Oh God, she was so hot. But and then it was one of those ones like,
see you later, boy.
Hey guys, I like to talk about my boy, JC. You did not know I was going to say JC. Oh, my boy, JC.
I the same place when I
was like, whoa, wow. I feel like, oh my God, I feel the Holy Spirit around me. Look at all these people, I guess. Like,
which way?
You know?
Yeah.
But yes, I'm not a perfect person. I never meant to do those things to you, you know? And so I have to say before I go, I just want you to know I found out a reason for me to change who I used to be.
A reason to start over new?
And the reason is that poon.
Well, actually, it was Jesus.
It was Jesus all along.
That was actually the song.
It was JC all up in it, you know?
The reason to start over new was Jesus.
And the reason
I feel like a lot of people have that reason. And the reason is Hoobastank.
No,
yes.
It's something that's been bothering me. It's a stupid opinion. I understand, like, religious people can be ugly and hot. Everyone can be ugly and hot. It's just, why you got to be so hot? We get along in so many different facets, and you're super religious. I was really into, like, two Mormon chicks when I was in high school. Oh, my God. No names. Just I was into two Mormon chicks super heavily, and they were never available on those days because it was Sunday with the parents and the church and the whatever the hell. And
do you think the unattainability might have something to do with you thinking that they were hot?
What?
Like, I feel like we're peeling apart inner Calvin, right? Like, do you think the fact that you were not allowed to touch may have had something to do with the fact that you wanted to touch? Or do you think it's also that, like,
your opinions and your nature would, like, go so far against their beliefs that, like, that's also kind of hot to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I want to horrify their family.
Yeah, I think it's the chaos creature in you. Yeah, it's the chaos creature in you that, Gal.
Well, like,
it feeds from the chaos.
Even with my ex from San Francisco, I wanted her to experience the life she wasn't living while she was, like, graduating from Berkeley. I'm like, come on, do whatever the fuck you want. Life doesn't matter. And she's like, I have to study for the most important exams of my life. I'm like, no, smoke a bunch of weed.
Classes.
Yeah, smoke a bunch of weed and have sex with me.
I still think that is still a good take.
It was great. No, we smoked a bunch of weed, ate a bunch of food, and had a bunch of sex. Life was good. Balling, as the kids would say.
Pelotondo is
Peloton. I wanted to say ball in Spanish, and I looked up the word, and pelotondo was about the most accurate decipher. Yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? Description, tome, language.
Which teacher were you with when that was?
Guista.
That was Guista. Oh, God. What did he have to say about that?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That sounds accurate. That sounds like Guista.
But in his really, like, calm and hanging out voice, he was, like, a really chill guy who you'd, like, meet on a nature reservation. But he was a really hard Spanish teacher.
Pretty sure he also smoked weed around the back with Etheridge, but
no,
whatever.
He didn't. I think it was just my fucking English teacher. That woman smoked weed. She had to have smoked weed.
It was a California school. I'm sure.
Yeah, of
I
course,
don't
a bunch of our teachers. Do your parents? Your teachers smoked weed, right? You went to CCA, right? Your teachers.
Probably.
Your teachers.
I don't know. Everyone, like, it wasn't that everyone was buttoned up there. It was just that, like, they were just, like, all, like, really, like, young and eager. They, like, the first couple years there, they got really good teachers.
Young and eager.
They got really good 25-year-olds fresh out.
They basically stole all the best teachers from all the other schools. Like, right at the beginning. It was pretty cool. It was a good time I got a good education.
No, you got a great education in high school. Yeah. I'm not, not mocking your school. I just think ours is better, and that's not, that's.
If that's not the LCC spirit,
that's fine. I mean, if you go by how many kids they gave CTE to versus how test scores are done, then yeah, you definitely went to better school.
No, we had a bunch of nerds too. We were a really good school. Some of them are in legislature now, which is worrisome.
That doesn't.
This does not bode well.
Which is worrisome.
No, that does not bode well.
One of them went to did the Harvard, did the thing, and I'm
people
like,
we
oh,
know
shit.
are creating laws right now.
Oh, no. This is one of the smart ones, but the dumb ones still have so much pull, and you're like, why do you have money?
Danny was a freshman when the
towers fell?
No, Danny was a freshman in high school when both Adam Lambert went to her school.
Wow.
And the woman who's married to JD Vance, Usha Vance.
Went to her school?
Went to her school?
In San Diego, yeah.
When she was a freshman?
But she was a senior.
Absolutely bizarre.
Small world. Adam Lambert's from San Diego?
Yeah. Literally went to whatever the fucking school was. Danny went to
Carmel?
Mount Carmel.
Mount Carmel.
Yep.
Why do I remember that, but I can't remember, important things, Austin? I don't understand. I don't understand how the stock market works.
That Switchfoot song like that, and you can't remember anything.
No, that was a Hoobastank song, but
it was a Hoobastank. But
was it a Hoobastank song?
Yeah.
It was Hoobastank,
nope, I didn't get the Switchfoot. Switchfoot is we were meant to be so we were meant so much more.
We heard that song too many fucking times growing up.
They're from Encinitas, you know.
Yeah, they are from Encinitas.
No, that's why they played it fucking everywhere. It was so annoying.
They played a Moonlight like 3,000 times. We are Switchfoot. We know.
We know. Thank you, Switchfoot.
We're aware.
I don't have a good transition for this last one. Vin Diesel is the perfect action star.
Vin Diesel is a perfect action star. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Typecast. Yeah, but he transcends the typecast. Here you go. He created his own cast, his own crew of players, all right? He's beyond all of the other things. He has gone from, he's done the child movies like The Pacifier or The Marinist or whatever the hell. There was another one where he was, essentially a babysitter. The Babysitter, right? Wasn't it The Babysitter?
No, The Babysitter was that The Babysitter?
Doesn't matter.
Was he the Tooth Fairy?
Nope, that was The Rock.
That was The Rock. You're right.
Anyway.
There was a whole genre.
He's created the Fast and the Furious series, somehow begrudgingly not doing the third movie, even though he showed up at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
He created his character, Riddick, from a D&D campaign that he just kind of bullshitted his way through. Pitch Black is one of the best movies ever.
Such a good horror movie.
Such a good fucking horror movie. And he can play any role. Throw him in there. He'll play the same thing, but he plays Vin Diesel. It's like Jason Statham fucking plays Jason Statham playing Jason Statham as the beekeeper.
Right, and I love actors like that, too.
It's not typecast,
Christopher
though.
Walken is probably my favorite actor.
Yeah, Christopher Walken plays Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken is Christopher Walken in everything that he is. You don't try to change
And it's not typecast, though. They've created their own persona.
Right.
They are their own person. It's a perfect action star. You can throw him in anything. He'll barf the lines onto the fucking screen like he does every fucking movie, and he will come through.
Your organs, and then it will come out your chest.
So is your argument very specific to the work he produced rather than the person he is?
Oh, he's a terrible human. No,
are we removing the art from the artist? Not because Vin Diesel's terrible.
Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson molested all those kids. So, Vin Diesel has the. There are a couple Gations up right now.
I didn't know that.
There is a Gation from the early 2000s. I believe the late 90s, early 2000s.
I didn't know that.
Of a little bit of essay. Just a it's there. There's some Gations.
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to not be Gations and be, charges, or I hope somebody talks about it. You know what I mean? Because I love Vin Diesel unironically. He's probably one of my favorite actors. I hate saying that out loud because it does make me a very trash panda human being. But
one of your favorite movies is XXX, the third one. Okay?
No, it's the first one, but the third one is a very good contender.
No, but that's my point. Is it's one of your favorite?
Yeah, I guess
movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
which tells me everything I need to know. About
Ice Cube showed up as their Deus Ex Machina.
Well, so action movies aren't even that old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That's
action
true.
movies,
As a
they're
genre.
from the 1980s. Like that's the OG
Pretty
action
much,
movie.
yeah.
So you're
what-
talking about pretty young genre. Like the superstars of the action movie genre, like for the most part, are also alive. You know
well,
what
who
I
would
mean?
you
Like,
put? Who would you put? Who would
It's
you
a
put up
weird
against him?
fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger?
How he can
I would
actually
give
fucking
He not only does amazing and proper action movies, he does the action comedy better than anybody else.
dude.
I would give you Sylvester
fucking-
Stallone for that, actually.
Sylvester Stallone cannot do action comedy. Okay,
Are you gonna tell me that
That's not
Sylvester
bad.
Stallone knows how to?
Listen, it's the God.
Oh, does
Arnold Schwarzenegger knows how to use the three.
Okay,
Okay,
there we go. We're gonna do this. This is good as we're good. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, for my money, like Sylvester Stallone's obviously a very important figure in the action movie genre. You cannot deny. But I personally, yeah, I don't really care for. But I guess my point is, there's so many other names you could just throw out, and you'd be like, yeah, actually, that's like Vin Diesel. I guess is a weird one to choose.
so
here's the thing.
Hold on. Like, let's give it a couple categories here, right? Because like Vin Diesel has the ability to do a lot of the things that he does in real life, which is something that a lot of the really good action stars. Arnold Schwarzenegger can fucking, well, in his heyday, could fucking bench press a fucking car. Okay, like Vin Diesel in Pitch Black, he on camera dislocated both of his shoulders so that he could pull his bound hands from around the pillar, and then relocated both of them.
You saying the
on
man's a
camera.
modern Buster Keaton?
No. What I'm saying,
Yeah,
I'm saying, let's
actually.
give this category. Okay, he has the
that guy.
ability to do the things that he did. Oh God, yes, he is a little bit of a Buster Keaton.
Yeah, the dude that had the
Let's be
fucking
honest.
thing fall. on
Calvin,
him.
yes. Well, no, the dude who didn't have the thing fall at him.
Yeah, the thing. He had the thing
Yeah,
fall.
it hit
on.
his arm.
It did hit his arm. Yes,
Yeah.
it did. But
It
yes,
broke it too.
boy, did it.
They told him, do not do this.
It shattered his arm. Yes.
Oh wow.
Vin Diesel wishes he was Buster Keaton, right?
Cal,
Buster
you should
Keaton-
probably show the
Buster
clip
Keaton
for all of
is
our younger
your
viewers.
action star's favorite movie star, okay? Because that guy fucking did it, okay?
Yeah, Buster Keaton barn
And like,
doors.
speaking of shitty people, but like they also fucking did the thing. Like Tom Cruise fucking does the thing. Like the man's a monster, but he does the thing.
That's true. He does do the thing.
He does do
So
the thing.
that's one category for good action movies.
Have you never seen
right?
this, Cal? Have you seen?
No,
this is
I
like
love
classic cinema footage.
So
this.
this,
This is
is
classic
like,
cinema.
So this is that's a
Oh my God.
you can see if you run it back, it hits his arm, and he still lifts it to do the run there. That's why.
Yep. Well, and he doesn't react to it, which is also wild.
Yes.
So I guess should we argue that Buster Keaton is the best action movie star?
But this
Is
isn't
that
an
what we're
act.
getting at?
This is a silent move. It's still there's
So,
honor. You
I'm
can see
gonna
his-
argue-
you see his right arm. I think it
Yes.
is his arm. This left
I'm gonna
arm.
No,
argue
he's just like
that
limping
action-
it.
Yeah,
action
just like that.
came out of bit comedy. Okay, action came out of this kind of comedy where it was slapstick comedy
Yeah.
that developed. I got the fly. Fuck yes. That developed into the slapstick plus cool action scenes that developed into serious action.
Okay.
Right. So
No.
that's the evolution here.
Right.
So like comedy needs to be a portion of whether someone is the ultimate action star, right? So we've got, are they that badass in real life? We've got, can they actually be funny?
Yeah.
And then we've also got to have like, for an action movie star, I feel like they need to have some kind of attraction, right? Is Vin Diesel attractive? Is Vin Diesel funny? Can he actually do the things
I
on
think pretty
film?
much all the other action stars are like more attractive. So he probably.
You think so?
He's also Vin Diesel was kind of creepy. He was doing an
He is a
interview.
little
like-
So
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't really like. I don't know. There's like there. It's weird how many action movies get bald dudes, right? But then
That
you
is a weird thought.
Vin
Yeah.
Diesel, Jason
Jason
Statham,
Statham.
Willis.
Yeah.
You guys have seen Fifth Element. Bruce Willis trying a little bit of hair. That didn't work at all.
No.
Oh, speaking
That
of
was
Bruce Willis,
terrible.
that makes me sad.
It sucks because amazing movie. And I guess that's another point is like how good are they in other projects, right? Like because Fifth Element has a little bit of action movie in it, but like Bruce Willis kills it in that movie.
He does kill it in that movie.
Dallas is just
Corbin Dallas
character.
multipass. Like,
And Bruce Willis's run of action movies like is incredible. And I think the other thing is like, although you like Triple X, like I don't know. I guess I just grew up watching a lot more of the 80s stuff and like early 90s stuff. But like, man, nothing's gonna beat Lethal Weapon. That movie's fucking perfect. Lethal Weapon's a perfect
Lethal Weapon is
a perfect movie. You can fucking come at me for that shit, but I love that movie.
What movie did we watch?
What do you mean?
Which we?
Corey, the Christmas one.
Oh, yeah.
We watched Die Hard. That was it.
That's with Bruce Willis.
Which is my favorite Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon is with Christian McDrinks-a-lot. Mel Gibson.
There you go. Christian McDrinks-a-lot is accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that tracks.
Oh my god.
And Danny Glover, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
And Danny Glover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had Oh my god. Imagine if fucking the Saw movies had cut.
So my point is no. It's not the peak of action stunts. There's so many other good options, and I'm gonna go with. Okay, so first off, if Buster Keaton is on the table, I would obviously go for that, but I don't agree with the concept, Corey. I'm sorry. If that was correct, I would then say that the best rom-com star to ever exist was Mae West, which is just not an appropriate answer either. So, how about you come up and see me sometime?
The Dark Destruction of Mae West.
I can't believe you don't know Mae West. So that, and then my answer is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He does action movies perfectly. You
don't think Vin Diesel could have done if Vin Diesel switched places?
I guess here's my point too about that. Vin Diesel could not only not do the stuff that Arnold did, he would do it significantly worse. And to your point originally, as far as people who are themselves in movies and that making a good action star, I mean, come on. It's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude. He is no one else but Arnold Schwarzenegger in every goddamn Jingle All the Way.
Okay. I have an answer to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, but then you would martial arts movies would be their own subset, right?
I would argue that half of his content is martial arts movies.
Action.
No, I'm saying that he is also in things that I would define more traditionally as movies. Are you going to tell me that Shanghai Noon?
I haven't. Oh my god! I wrote this down.
Movie?
I wrote this down. I get to throw this in.
Is a western.
Nope. Shanghai Noon. Shanghai Noon is the. This is something I'm throwing down. It's my wild card. I'm gonna do this every week. I can't believe you guys mentioned this. I'm doing this every week. I'm gonna tell you what the greatest movie ever made is every week.
Is Shanghai Noon?
It is Shanghai Noon. I wrote down 2 movies. I won't tell you the other one. We'll do that next week. I have no idea how we segued to this. Fuck y'all. Shanghai Noon is arguably, if not the greatest movie ever made. Lucy Liu.
Yeah?
Bangin'. Owen Wilson.
I thought that was it.
Owen Wilson. No, Owen Wilson.
Bangin'.
Owen Wilson. Wow.
Throw it back, OE-dub.
Wow. Jackie Chan. Pretending to not know as much English as he doesn't know. Amazing.
Did you know,
spot on.
In his first English language movies, Jackie Chan literally didn't speak English and learned the lines by rote?
Yeah. He just said them. But
amazing.
Shanghai Noon, best movie ever. Best line ever. John Wayne, that's a terrible cowboy name. Fucking amazing. Delivery by Owen Wilson. Unparalleled. The scene where they're fucking training it up, and they got that nug of a fucking Indian that he apparently banged her lights out enough to marry her. Let's fucking go. And they're just training how to shoot and all that stuff. You don't remember this scene?
That is canonically what happened.
Yeah, he
got super drunk.
He got super high because he smoked the peace pipe.
The peace pipe, yeah.
Once again,
they had magical.
Do you not remember this movie?
This sounds so fucking racist. Everything that you said.
It's all racist,
they made Jackie Chan speak less English so he could be more of a stereotype.
Yeah.
And then they smoked a peace pipe to get really high, and then they married the Indian. The white guy married the Indian. This is racist.
No, the Asian guy married the Indian. The Chinese fellow.
I'm still sticking.
When was the last time you saw this movie?
I'm still sticking my racism.
You haven't watched? No, Shanghai Nights is worse.
You're not
I've
wrong.
seen Shanghai Noon. I vaguely remember Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai Nights was worse. It's a terrible movie. It's very boring.
Martin Lawrence film
The
where
point,
he went back in time.
Oh God.
That was Black Knight.
Black.
That was Black
That
Knight.
was
Yeah.
Black Knight. Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember this movie. I don't know why I've seen this movie.
Well, and then that just fits in along with what's the one that we watched a lot?
I
A lot
remember
with
it.
the guy who played Joker.
Jared Leto? Oh,
Not Jared Leto.
Pierce Brosnan. No.
No,
Heath Ledger.
the good Joker. Heath Ledger. There we go. Heath Ledger.
Knight's Tale.
Knight's Tale. There it
Yeah,
is.
that's one of my favorite movies.
That is a very good movie.
My mom used to like we went to Blockbuster sometimes, like you guys remember that.
Yeah.
But she also was like, we're gonna go to the library and you're gonna rent a movie from the library because it's free.
Because it's free, yeah.
Thanks,
I was like,
Mom.
okay,
Die
sure.
was
We have
thrifty,
movies
yeah.
at home.
Sometimes that would be really good because you would get to see old movies that I never would have.
Yeah.
Right? Because they have a lot of older stuff. But sometimes you're like looking through and the only thing that's there is fucking Black Knight with Martin Lawrence. And so you sit down and you watch Black Knight with Martin Lawrence.
Did you watch it
So,
twice?
I think I did because I fucking
It was the movie that he had for a
There's
week.
nothing
Yeah.
to do. I remember specifically like I think he ran a batting cage, or there was something with a batting cage. There was some reason they were at a batting cage, several different scenes. And I just remember being like,
Oh, that's really
did
unsafe.
they just like get a deal on shooting at the batting cage and they
Probably.
they shoehorned it in? I vaguely remember something about a batting cage in that movie. I could be totally wrong, but it's a pretty specific memory.
I love that it brought up things to buy. Black Knight batting cage, and apparently that was a company or something.
After
I don't-
sustaining a blow to the head, he took a blow to the head and woke up.
Oh, it was
Maybe that happened in a batting cage. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember a batting cage.
Yeah, no, he took a blow to the head.
I guess the other question here. So, what makes an action movie an action movie? Because, like, are we gonna say that Evil Dead isn't, or Evil Dead 2 isn't an action movie?
It's a horror film.
Yeah,
It's an action movie.
it's a
It's
horror
not
film.
horror.
Evil Dead 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please look up Evil Dead 2 right now, Cal.
Okay, here's my point. Here's my point, Corey. Gremlins 2 is also a horror movie.
An American comedy horror film. It's a comedy horror film.
I believe that the comedy part brings it closer to action. Okay, there's a
Gremlins
man
2
with a
is a horror
chainsaw.
movie. You telling me that when the gremlin comes out and sings New York, you don't scream?
It's a comedy horror film. I've never
I love
seen.
the first Gremlin picture. Cal, go back up.
It's the-
He's just yeah.
It looks like he's jorking it, bro.
He
Look at
does. He does. He's looking at an old-fashioned
that.
Playboy.
He's looking straight
He's looking
jorking
at
it.
Playboy magazine.
You know,
straight jorking it.
I've never.
Honestly, there was probably a scene in the movie.
I've never seen the Gremlins.
You've never seen Gremlins or Gremlins 2?
No.
We gotta fix
Okay,
that. Cal.
OG Gremlins is like a genuinely like fun and good movie. Gremlins 2 is a fucking fever dream of a movie. Because I remember my mom letting me. This was another library find. So I found Gremlins, and my mom's like, I think my dad was like, "Yeah, this is a really classic like '80s movie. You should see it." And we watched it, and it was good. And then I wanted to see Gremlins 2 because it was a thing, and I was like, "I love this first one. I'm
Right, we like the
certainly
first
gonna
one.
like the second one." And like, straight up, the plot is like, I think like they get gremlins in the air ducts of the Empire State Building, some building in New York, and like. It's basically a series of like sketch cutaways where the gremlins are. There's like a sexy gremlin, and she's like got her boobs all out, and she's like she got these big lips and shit. Like it is a weird fucking.
How did we get back here, Cal?
Why do you look
How
these
did
up?
we get back here?
Why do you look these up? This is your algorithm. All right, you've done this to yourself. Okay.
Cal, is the gremlin jorking it to this picture? Is
Yeah,
that what's
I was
happening?
thinking that he was jerking it to like his monkey challenge, and I just wanted to see
The
the,
other
ripped
one-
animals again.
The other one that we have to watch, Cal, is Trolls 2. Troll 2.
Yeah, it has some weird shit. too.
Troll.
Oh, God! He's eating her! Oh, God! They're gonna eat me,
Oh my
too!
god!
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
It has nothing to do with the original. It is a different IP. There's a whole story here. We should look up the history.
I
later, 'cause
love
you'll
that
love
for
it.
the unrelated 2020 children's animated film. See Trolls World Tour. That's so
That's
bad that they had to add it to the
okay.
Wikipedia.
People were looking up the wrong shit, man.
So, what are we doing for the challenge?
We're not. We're not.
I-
We're not. We're not. We're not. We're
I
not.
was
having
gonna-
sex with any of these
I
dudes.
was, yeah, they're
I'm not
not.
furry.
None of these are attractive. I need them to
I
be
feel
a.
like-
I need them to be a humanoid panther person. You're right. I can't just have a panther head.
Well, and I keep getting different versions of these as legit ads on various different things. And it's like, my favorites are the weird AI generated, because what do you tell the AI to generate?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
Hamster. Oh, my God.
Hamster.
Hamster.
Copy. Oh, you wouldn't let this guy go to Pound Town?
No.
What
I
about
feel like
Why is the leopard trying to hit on me?
he'd sever my spine. Why does the female lioness have a mane?
Yeah.
I feel like that's an interesting thing.
I'd let Kangaroo go to town.
I feel like Wildebeest got it going on there.
You know why?
Why?
You know why, Corey? Is
The
because
wildebeest?
that leopard is horny on Maine.
All right, the
See, the
rabbit's
funny part is
last
that the
one.
kangaroos
This
just look like
rabbit
that,
is
Cal.
hot.
He's dripping. Wait, do rabbits sweat?
Wait, prompt. A muscular rabbit working out in the gym, lifting weights with determination. Sweat drops fall from its forehead as the strolling focuses on the exercise at hand. The gym is well equipped with various exercise machines and free weights scattered around. There's a background of large windows allowing sunlight to filter in, casting a warm and encouraging atmosphere to the scene. He's just
Let's talk about how he really needs to work on his ab definition, because that's not a six-pack. His six-pack is in the lower 4 abdominal there.
Oh, that's his penis, yeah.
There's a lot going on there,
Okay,
and I just
so we copy this, and we just add, I want him to have a
Why are
huge
you
cock.
copying it?
Because I want him to have a huge, no, because I want him to have a huge cock. Like this, but like with a fat bulge.
They will not give you the huge cock picture, Cal.
Why?
Because that's
I'm sorry,
a special
they'll
one.
give Brave Rabbit in war, but they won't give me large
Also,
cocked man.
I love that Brave Rabbit in War is reminiscent of that really famous Vietnam one with the guy who's just got like the worst fucking PTSD.
What?
Mao Hubbo.
I hate AI images so much they disgust me, bro.
Who is this for?
What is that?
It's
Why is he? I have so many questions. Why is it built into the sharpening block? What's doing the sharpening here?
bummer.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that shit,
I
bro.
don't want to pay for it.
So bad, bro. That someone's like, hey, do you like this weird AI image of a rabbit trying to fuck a sword? Okay. How about $30 a month, you fuck?
Oh man,
Damn right.
look at that
Disgusting pervert.
guy. All right, I guess.
Sorry,
You've been blocked for being a frog pervert. Blocked.
No frog.
Well, I'm like what the Dracula.
Dracula.
Dracula flow. Oh yeah, that was some dumb shit. That was so crazy.
I still love that he blocked you. That's
well,
the
I
best
love that
thing.
he's.
You've
It's
been blocked.
yeah. I was like, what? Wow, this is an insane old man.
Yeah.
Because you didn't give him money, Cal.
Yeah, I
How
didn't
could
give.
you
I
give
guess
him
I
money?
wasn't a fan. I was broke.
You weren't a fan 'cause you
I
didn't
was a
give any money.
brokey.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That is some guerrilla marketing.
That's great. No, I love it.
love
it.
Guerrilla
Would
marketing.
you love it if Wendy's was like, bro, if you don't buy a $5 cheeseburger, I'm going to step on your dick.
I'm gonna kill your family.
I'm gonna
I feel
come
like
and kill
that's
your
just a
family.
kink.
You'd be like,
That's just kink right
you don't
there.
get a cheeseburger. Jesus Christ. All right.
I guess
Like,
make it a double. I don't know.
Wendy's was already about kink, but that's just even more. Hello, hi Habbo. That's just even more about kink.
So you can catch me on twitch.tv/Mezrec, youtube.com/Mezrec, Spotify, some name, patreon.com/dinner@Mezrec, all one word with the S, no apostrophe. New Dinner at Mezrec dropping, I don't know, sometime. If you're listening to this and it hasn't dropped, I'm not doing something well. It'll be really good. We made beef stroganoff. I'll link the recipe because I actually got a recipe from a very close friend, and it worked out really well. I made a delicious, delicious meal and had a crazy conversation about climbing because I think bouldering is psychopathic, and my friend Victoria explained that it's not that bad and got really zen about it. It was kind of cool.
That's the not having a rope part.
Yeah, the bouldering is the not having the
No,
rope.
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Bouldering is like, no, man, you just vibe. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then, dude, there's a whole tier system to it. There's this whole, like, there's like, you're like a tier 13 or something. It's like fucking Nax gear, but like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know, man. It's just silly. Anyways, I'm going to be streaming more. And if you want to contact me about anything, you can email dinner at Mezrec at gmail.com if you want me to, I don't know, go over something or yell about something, or what's a hot take you have about something that I can then mold into my own personality.
He will answer you.
Yeah, I will. I'll answer
He
you.
will answer.
And it'll be too thorough, and you'll be like,
you got this far, you watch this, he will answer you.
And then also Instagram.com, or I guess at They Call Me Mez on Instagram. It's not Instagram.com/They Call Me Mez. I don't think that's how they do it. I guess Corey's struggling. I don't even know what's happening. I can't see him on screen.
I think the cat's
Hobbs was climbing on top of me, and then a loud noise outside, and he just fucking launched off my solar plexus.
Oh, okay. I thought it was his balls.
You were close.
All right. That's the name of the game.
Yep, it sure is.
Bye.